Hey, this is Walter Bond. Had a great experience this week. And let me set this up. A client hired me to speak in a small town. I had to get in the car and drive 3 hours. Now, I haven't done that in a long time. I'm normally on the airplanes, flying to different venues. And so getting in the car for me, driving 3 hours, this was a flashback to how, we grew the business, and you guys know you got to pay some dues, right? So on my way to this town, the part of me was like, this is weird. Like, this is a different kind of venue. So anyway, when I walk in and meet the business leader, he says, hey, Walter, I'm retiring today. And I thought, like, today? He's like, yeah, today's my last day. I'm going to introduce you, and then I'm going to leave. I'm not even going to stay for your talk. And I thought, okay, this day is getting weirder by the second. Long story short, I want you to watch this video clip, and maybe it'll start to make sense for you. Okay.
Hi, this is Brad Hayes. I'm the utility director, and this afternoon, Mr. Bond will be presenting a motivational speaking engagement to the employees of the city of Tavares. This is my going away gift to the employees of the city of Tavares to try to motivate them all to do their jobs to the best of their ability. Thank you.
Now, do you get what I'm saying? Brad goes up and introduces me and gave the just really brief, most passionate thank you to his people that I'd heard in a long time, and got choked up, introduced me, and he got a standing ovation that was so sincere and so passionate that I realized that, you know what, in this little bitty town of 15,000 people, Brad is an impact player. And here's how. He served, right? I mean, he really cared about his people. And what he told me was like, Walter, I'm a leader here. And I go to conferences all the time, and I get to hear great speakers. And I've always wanted my people, to experience what I get to experience when I go to conferences. So I decided to bring the conference to them. And that's why you're here. And so, Brad, let me tell you something, man. You are an impact player. I have tremendous respect. Let me tell you what else he did. He wrote grants, okay? And he wrote enough grants where he was able to build a $2.5 million building for his community and for the Public Works Department of Tavares to use, and even the public uses it, and so impact player, my God, and on his way out of town, right? He rode out in a blaze of glory. And my question for you, leaders, hear me clearly. When you retire, are your people going to give you a standing ovation, right? Are they going to say, oh, good riddance, it's about time, right? I mean, honestly, his people just sincerely loved him and appreciated him and valued him. And you could tell that his successor had some big shoes to fill. But he had been conditioned in a culture that impact players, watch this, serve. So if you are having any confusion on what an impact player is all about, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. They come in all shapes. They come in all sizes. They come in all colors. They come in all genders. But more importantly, impact players serve. So that drive home for me was amazing, and it wasn't the biggest venue I've ever done. It wasn't the biggest client I've ever had, but man, that 3 hour drive home was special for me because, again, it's not about the money. It's really about impact, and I just feel honored, Tavares, for allowing me to be a part of such a special day, and I wish you continued success, and I want everyone who hears this video to share it, to tweet it, but most importantly, make it yours. That impact players can be anywhere in the world. And you can be an impact player by having impact right where you are. But impact players serve others. Brad's heart was to be a servant, and that's why his people loved him. And so business leaders, if that's not you today, if you know your people would not give you a standing ovation, they might give you the middle finger, right? As you retire, you can change that, right? Become that servant leader that cares about your people. And when I think about Brad and just talking with him, he actually cared about his people. So that's my message today. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'm coming at you Saturday and Sundays, no days off. Thank you for all the positive feedback, and thank you for letting me know that you guys appreciate these videos, because I want to come to you every day, and hopefully I can be an impact player for you. Have a great day and live with impact.